Alright, welcome back everybody to Alan Wake 2. So, last time we played the first expansion called Night Springs, and we did all 3 episodes. We did one where we played as Rose, another where we played as a new character. I never saw that person before. And in the third one, we were Sheriff Breaker. So, this time, we're going to jump right into the Lake House expansion. So I don't know anything about this expansion. I think I very briefly saw a thing showing the character you play as. That's about it. And I forget their name too. I think it's like the FBI, not the FBI, the lady from the story mode towards the end. I don't remember her name. Well, I'm sure that it'll mention it too in here, but I think we play as her, and like, I don't know anything about the story of it, but we're about to find out. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls.
Estevez.
70, 76, 8. Last one was in 2010. It's not exactly clockwork, but this town sees way more altered world events than most. We knew it was just a matter of time before the lake acted up again. After the AWE in 2010, the FBC's research department set up a facility, the Lake House, to study the threshold in Cauldron Lake, find better ways to contain the entity inside. Your tax dollars at work. When we detected a spike in paranatural activity at Cauldron Lake, before I even knew you were on this case, Saga, the Lake House was my first stop. I was short-handed, hoped they could spare some help, maybe give us some intel on the situation. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, Saga, I'd have just kept on driving. This is Agent Kieran Estevez responding to an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmons. So much for the welcome wagon. You all set up the perimeter. We're on the Threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so now we are FBC, not FBI. Return Addendum, the Lake House. So this is actually more of an actual continuation of the story. Okay.
Agent Kieran Estevez, requesting entry. I don't have time for this.
Wait a minute. Is my mouse on the wrong setting right now? Let me just make sure. And it's not. Alright. There we go. It's fixed. Alright. Alright. So, that's his ID card? Okay.
This shouldn't take long, okay? You see anything, radio me.
Roger that.
I was gonna say, like, those guys are pretty quiet back there. It's so good to, like, return to this game also. Like, it looks so good, this game. It is. It's so good too because it's dark.
Was run by the research department. Research and investigations don't really see eye to eye. What they call science, I call a violation of Bureau protocol and human decency. Classic interdepartmental drama. Your FBI saga, you know how it goes. Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department may have clouded my judgment.
I'm debating, should I have my my flashlight out, or I guess it does a little something, so I guess I might as well have it out. Now, is this before or after the murder scene in the main game? Or is this a whole new area? So this area looks like it would be by the woods area. Her ID card comes in handy, huh?
Hello? Agent Kieran Estevez, Investigations Department. No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility? No? Okay. Who's definitely going to the report?
Welcome to the lake house.
Hello, and welcome to another exciting day here at the Lake House. As I'm sure you know, I am Dr. Jules Marmont, and this is my wife.
Dr. Diana Marmont.
And together we are the heads of research at this facility. We want to thank you all for helping us break new ground in our study of Cauldron Lake.
That's right, Jules. But don't let our exciting work in threshold regulation and dimensional coupling keep you from observing the proper safety protocols.
You said it, Diana. We run a tight ship here at the Lake House. So, always remember the 3 S's. Safety, security, and censorship.
It's a C. It's a C.
What? That is the joke, Diana.
Well, it's a stupid fuck.
Wonderful joke, Jules. We'll see you down there.
They overdub her. It's a stupid joke.
Dr. Marmont's not here.
All right, well.
Nobody is. I'll have to check downstairs.
Replacement key card request form. Please fill out the fields below before delivering the form to security. A new key card will be issued to you once your request is processed. Name Jules Marmont. Co-head of research. Required clearance, the highest one. I forget what it is called. Reason for replacement. My old card went missing. Indicate here if your card was stolen. How would I know if it was stolen or lost? Is lost. Why do you not put microchips inside to follow them if you are so concerned with this? I am head of research and I expect a new card on my desk by the end of the workday. She's pretty demanding, huh? Research profile, subject P. Summary, quite a bit. Let's see. Through extensive testing, the subject has been confirmed to possess an intrinsic paranormal ability that manifests exclusively during the acts of painting. The paintings feature scenes or events he would have no knowledge of, even sometimes painting an event before it occurs. This effect has been proven multiple times and has been estimated 40 to 100% success rate. Note the lack of precision in this range is due to the team's inability to prove that a painting's content will not be realized at some point in the eventual future. Researchers asked to reiterate their hesitance to publish any concrete statements surrounding the subject and his ability at this time, as the nature of the paintings and their paranatural effect have been exceptionally difficult to measure and quantify. Conclusion: the subject is suspected to be a Class 2 para-utilitarian, though additional testing will be required to confirm this. At this time, his ability is not believed to be a direct threat to himself or others and can be controlled. The nature of his ability is to show current or future events via the art he creates, but the extent of this forecasting cannot be determined by researchers with any high level of precision. Unlike the art created by Alan Wake, there is no evidence the subject's art is directly manipulating reality via the shadow's energies. Alright. And what's this here? Security and Technical Support Division, all departments, update to computer password reset policy. Effective September 13th, all computer passwords must be reset daily to address security concerns. We are aware this may be an inconvenient change and lead to difficulty remembering your password. We recommend using a permanent set of digits as the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. Try using significant personal dates, coordinates, etc. Do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers, etc. Please also remember that for the time being, passwords are not to exceed 6 digits. Thank you for your compliance. That was everything, right? Yeah. And September 14th, 2023, Thursday, science fact of the day. Though most famous for acting, Hedy Lamarr also invented in her free time. She patented a frequency hopping device for torpedo guidance systems at the age of 38. Okay.
An experiment. That bodes well.
Nice. Do I get any other goodies in here? Let's check over here real quick. To my new fellow head of the lake house, love, Diana. Okay. Federal Bureau of Control Special Service Certificate. This exceptional contribution certificate is awarded to Jules Francis Marmont in grateful recognition of his outstanding contributions to the Bureau's scientific endeavors. Casper Darling, Head of Research. Barrows University, on the recommendation of the facility and by the virtue of the authority vested in them, the trustees and Barrows University have conferred on Jules Francois Marmont the degree of Doctor of Applied Science and is entitled to all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. William Devereux. Okay. Notice of appointment from Dr. Casper Darling, Head of Research, to Dr. Jules Marmont. Subject: appointment as facility head. The senior leadership of the Federal Bureau of Control has determined to appoint Dr. Jules Marmont as head of research at the facility at Cauldron Lake, Washington. The appointment will be shared with Diana Marmont, effective upon the facility's completion on July 18th. Zachariah Trench, Bureau Director. Casper Darling, Bureau Head of Research. Okay. I mean, she looks happy with him in that picture there, but that video said otherwise. What do we got over here? The Lake House Daily, good news. HQ still dark. Pie was good. More pie for the rest of us. We have coffee. Something's wiped out. Deer Fest this week. Bad news. HQ still dark. Nut algae bad. No Ama beer. It's good. I tried it. The artist is, I'm guessing that's said dead. Someone stole the black whiteboard. Marley. All variation time canceled. Oh, wait, whiteboard marker. And just make sure I didn't miss anything here. It's like it says illegible next to the artist is here, but it kind of looks like it says Ted, but we'll go with it. Can we do anything with this? Nothing? Alright. What do we got over here now? Is coffee still warm? Ramnus, daily stand-up, no doodling. Okay. You got a leak. Of course it is. So why would anything be unlocked? Oh, that's a wonderful display of donuts you have there. All right, let's see. Oh, there's something here. 7/14/2023, Ava Ramani, FBC Personal, status update, oldest house. To all staff, on-site observation teams report to the oldest house is still under active lockdown. Status of Director Trench, management team, and all other personnel inside the oldest house at the time of the lockdown's initialization remains unknown. Observation teams have detected fluctuations in the redacted field originating from the old house as of redacted, increasing in strength as it loops through a specific pattern every redacted hours. These readings are currently being analyzed by research staff in the Boston office. Any personnel with information pertaining to this signal should contact them immediately. Sincerely, Ava Ramani, Supervisory Agent. Okay. Is there anything else over here that I need to be aware of? Seems to be something here.
That's handy.
Okay. So we got Dr. Marwan here. Remind you to put 100% effort today. Security, safety, censorship. The 3 S's: security, safety, and censorship. Just like, that's a C. Any unaccompanied artist must be reported to security immediately. Well, report me. So I'm guessing I gotta take this elevator then. Couldn't really go anywhere else, so do I have to go down to the bottom?
Access denied. Access denied.
Really? Can't go to anything? Do I have to find like another key card somewhere? Get key card access to the elevator. Find someone on the lower levels. Okay. So maybe there's something in here. Wait, is I thought this was probably her desk, but I guess it's not. Let's see, is there something else here that I was missing? What over here? Where's her desk then? She's saying she expected a replacement badge on her desk. Is her desk the one with the donuts? Oh, well, we have a gun. What items do we have to? Okay, we have some heals. All right, well, we don't have a lot. No, can't do anything with that. Is this her desk back, all the way back here? What is with the people putting things in a circle on their desk? Like this one has all the mugs in a circle. The other one has the donuts in a circle. This one has crumpled paper in a circle. Does this one have anything in a circle? Oh, it does. Right here. Oh, thumbtacks. Okay. I was trying to figure out what those were. What's this one have in a circle on it? This is the first desk I see without something that's in a circle on it. What about this one? Knocking chairs over. Oh wait, is her office this one back here? Nope. Alright, trying to check to see if there's something somewhere. So how would I get in here too? I don't even know where I'm gonna find. Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna find like any ID card. Maybe it's over here? There's more stuff in a circle here. Pencils in a circle. I wonder what's with putting everything in a circle like that. Yeah, I'm not really finding anything anywhere. Right? Did I read this? I don't remember now. I don't see anything like different over here. Even got those things in a circle. The pens. Or maybe this tray. Nope, I'm just knocking stuff over. All right. It's got to be something in here then. Maybe. Yeah, you look happy in that picture. Yeah, I can't tell exactly where I should be finding anything here. Estevez. Oh, okay. So it doesn't go to like a mine place here, but it does bring me to a map. Find someone on the lower levels. So investigate the lake house. Oh wait. So this is about effective September 13th. All computer passwords must be reset daily to address security concerns. Do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers, etc. So it needs to be 6 digits. So could it be like 091423? Let's see. All right. Well, it's not that. Okay, 38. Let's see. We're using a permanent set of digits as the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. So maybe it's 38 and then the date. Okay, please also remember the time being passwords are not to exceed 6 digits. So maybe I need to find this. Let's see, 38. 24. Nope. Though most famous for acting, Hedy Lamarr also invented in her free time, she patented a frequency hopping device for torpedo guidance systems at the age of 38. So 38 has to be somewhere within the password there. Let's check this real quick too. Is there any hints here? The appointment will be shared with Diana Marmont, effective upon the facility's completion on July 18th. So maybe 0718. So nope, not there. All right. So what was this one? Okay, so 38. Nope. So maybe set. All right, let's see. July 18th, 38. All right. Unlock door. Hey. So, oh, I'm running into the window. So this must be unlocking the door over here. All right.
Ooh, this should come in handy.
Find someone on lower levels. All right. A shoe. Someone left a shoe in the lost and found. All right. So let's see. Security clearance 1 card. Oh,
As soon as I got
you're
in
finally
that
going lower.
elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts. Estevez to team, something's going on in the lake house. I want all nearby agents to. Oh shit!
Level 1.
Agent Estevez, what's your status?
Breach detected on sublevel I. Staff
What?
should seek shelter immediately.
We have a situation in the lake house. All agents converge on the facility now. Belay that order. Shit. Where's the fucking elevator?
I was just wondering the same thing.
Priority 1, get the lights on. Standing around in the dark near Cauldron Lake. You're not smart.
Seek shelter. I mean, technically I am in shelter, so... Painting production.
What the fuck was that?
This is definitely way more interesting than the last DLC expansion story, because there's a lot more going on to this. Huh. All right.
That is not a regulation FBC weapon.
What?
Wish they'd make these things lighter.
Why are you taking it?
The way I saw it, there was only one way out. Identify the source of the event and contain or eliminate it.
All right, let's put that
Good
down for a
news.
minute.
It just had to keep going down. Bad news? The elevator liked to disappear. Bingo. That keycard's gonna get me to sub-level 5.
Unfortunately, Jules' keycard went missing last night. Huge shame. On a totally unrelated note, I now have a level 3 clearance card in my office, plus a lot of black rock. Been grinding the black rock down to a powder and stashing around it in case any gets confiscated. Next steps: weapon tests using black rock powder. If successful, maybe send schematics to offsite teams. Could lead to a transfer out of this. Need to think up more applications for black rock now that I have some time. Then I have some. There was a researcher at the OH who had tons of ideas like this. Wish I could remember the name. Okay. So let's open this door. Oh, well, that explains that. I guess I'm grabbing this anyway then. Great. Come on. I don't know what I'm supposed to be bringing this time. Oh wait, maybe I'm supposed to open that door? I didn't even notice the door there. Oh, it's not a door, it's this thing. Okay. So that door won't open. Alright, so let's try this one.
Need a higher clearance keycard.
Really? Alright, well, we need to get that clearance key card, I guess, from... Why is there, like, weird juicy sounds? What is that? Alright, so, let's see. Alright, so this person has... I now have level 3 clearance card in my office. Okay, so where's their office?
Power core receiver.
Oh,
Lights on.
so that's what that thing is. So I gotta go back, get that, and then put that back on there. See, it does pay to not have this thing for a minute, because this thing is just... I can't sprint or anything with it, so I'm just gotta walk. Alright. I probably could have guessed that also, like, how it's kind of glowing over there too, like same color as I'm glowing when I'm holding this. So probably means that's where this goes. Just guessing. How exactly does that work? A fault in the system. That's the achievement I just got.
Is the elevator's back?
It is. Threshold licking experiment. What's this one? Research order. I don't know if that's going to be important to read. Oh, they didn't put a password on. Missing BlackRock. Page request. Pi day. Remember to lock your computer before leaving your station for any amount of time. Changing your password daily does not improve our facility's security if you leave a computer open. Well, they're going to be disappointed. I forgot what button was G, if I had one mapped to it. I don't think I have one, actually. So, we're going to make one. Real quick. There we go. That about covers it. So I think that's good now. Alright. I have all these save slots. Oh, they gave us more save slots. We're gonna put that there then. I remember there was only 3 originally. They added quite a bit more, actually. Oh, they added 3 more. That was generous of them. Alright. I can't open that up. Anything else? Oh, what's this? Ammo? I'm not sure what I got out of that. Alright. So something's an emergency right now too, so. Oh.
First off, a huge thank you to everyone here. The Lake House has made amazing strides in researching the AWE here at Cauldron Lake. Great work, team. I wanted to come in person so I could check in on the latest work. I won't get in the way. It's not our view, so no reason to be scared. Did you hear that, Dr. Marmont? While I'm here, I want to focus on the relationship between the shadow and the AWE site below the lake. The theory that the shadow even originates from the dimension this threshold is tapping into is compelling. Eventually, I want to understand how this dimension manages to convert subjective elements like art into objective reality. What are the constraints of this phenomenon? Can it, say, create altered items or even objects of power simply by manifesting them via a piece of art? These are the things we need to know to accurately classify the shadow. I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? Shadow. So, any and all proposals are welcome. Anything testing art's effect on reality by using the shadow's energy is preferred. To find answers, we'll first need a lot of data. No wrong answers. And when I return to the oldest house, I'll take back anything we end up with to run against a classified project called Hedron to build a comparative data set. I wish I could tell you more. It's a very, very exciting non-physical forces impact. No, sorry, I really can't. It is. You know what? Maybe some of you can come visit. We'll have to get you clearance, of course, but maybe that can. You know what? I don't want to take the entire day talking, so the shadow represents a whole new area of research, and I couldn't be more excited to start digging in. It is a great new world, people.
The Lake House's research went way beyond studying Cauldron Lake's threshold. Playing with paranatural forces. It never goes well, Saga. This is exactly why we lock up people like Wake.
Okay. I don't know what else to say to that. Just okay. I thought there was an ID card on somebody's desk that was a clearance 3. Maybe it wasn't this office? Great. I guess the elevator isn't back. Or it's somewhere else. And so much for turning the power on, too. It's so dark in here.
If you can understand me, I am an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile.
Okay, well.
Fuck were those things?
That's what I'm wondering. Okay.
You never really get used to the shit you see in this job. But you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths. Then get to work.
All right.
Find the source, collapse the threshold.
Sir, please hold. Please hold.
Now where am I?
Hold. Please hold.
You okay?
What is that? If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand? Well, I'll be damned.
All right.
So what kind of entity are you?
Okay.
You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, can we do that? I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation? What does that mean? Okay, hey, calm down. You need to cease all hostility right now.
Well,
Bad news? That thing is really pissed off. Good news. It didn't try to kill me.
yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Baby steps.
All right. So I guess 3rd floor.
Angry living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card.
Yeah, I didn't
Something
think so.
different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty Sunday.
Fair enough.
Sublevel 3.
Are we done with the painting stuff? Refinement process. The automated typing device, ATD, will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, known para-utilitarian, with the goal of affecting reality with the same consistency as Mr. Wake's writing. To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ATDs must be evaluated and graded based on its similarity to Wake's original style. It's like scrolling too far down. The pages will be graded using the following criteria. What is it? It's like scrolling down really too far. Comprehensibility. This is the most basic of criteria. The page must use language and develop stories in an understandable, organic way. Style. The page must accurately mimic the typical style of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Tone. The page must accurately mimic the typical tone of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Content. The page must accurately mimic the typical content of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Once pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus continuously refining the writing produced by the ATDs until they can produce near identical stories to Alan Wake. Once that is achieved, we will provide instructions to the ATD on what to write, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link with the Shadow's power. Interesting. So they're basically trying to like turn the Shadow into a weapon by using Alan Wake's ability to write, so they could use the Shadow entity as like a weapon in a sense, I guess.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Mormons were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stank, the turpentine, the paint. It was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings. 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist, clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint. Hatred for the brushes. For the Mamats. For himself.
Huh. It definitely sounds like Alan Wake.
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
Alright. Contains dialogue, phrasing, third person, omniscient, broad timeline, Marmonts, Diana and Jules, FBC, Lake House, conflict, water dark. Okay. I'm definitely gonna need more of these flashlights. Let's see. Organizational update. Moving forward, research at the lake house will be divided into two distinct projects. Project X 132 AW, code name Arbutus, will focus on studying on writing of Redacted with Dr. Diana Marmont serving as project director. Project C43 210 RL, code name Romnus, will focus on studying Redacted and his work with Dr. Jules Marmont serving as project director. Staff will be notified regarding their project assignment and any required desk changes. Your patience is requested during their reorganization. This is a confidential facility matter and is not to be discussed with external agents or teams. If you have any questions, please contact me directly. Signed, Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator. I don't know why I wanted to say Kensington. All right, let's see what this says.
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
Well, she doesn't sound very supportive of her husband, let's see. Alright, so... let's see. Wait, so is this her desk? So shouldn't she have... my mouse is going outside of the game here. Alright, okay.
In the lake house. The marmots had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. There was a crack in the lake house. The marmots had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped.
Oh, it's just looping.
Bad. The truth was controlled here.
All right.
The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
Okay. Initial findings report. Edward Franklin Booker, born in New York. It's gonna be hard to read this over the talking there too.
The truth was controlled here.
Okay. If you want to read that, you can pause it. I feel like things are gonna get pretty heated when I get in there, so let me go in here and let me save here real quick. Alright, we're gonna overwrite that one. Let's see. All right.
Typewriters. Please don't let this be what I think it is.
It is.
As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away. 100% bad news.
We'll just close that real quick. Alright, we got progress report. Okay. Wake's spouse refused to discuss. Okay. Alright. I'm just kind of skimming some of these things too. If you want to read it, you're welcome to pause. There's so much to read. And I want to try to start moving forward more with nothing. What was the point of letting me open that? Interesting. Alright, so there's a thing open over here. This is kind of eerie. All the typewriters over here, like just automated. We have begun to find pages from the manuscript very likely written by Alan Wake, paratiliarian and suspect in past cases involving the Cauldron Lake AWE. Though I do not like to bring myself or my biases into my work, I must do so here to address the matter being examined. As reference for any future readers, I am Dr. Diana Marmont, co-head of research at the Lake House facility. The page we recently found summarizes my life with Jules Marmont, husband and co-researcher. It has turned us into characters for its story, making generalizations and assumptions that I must attempt to evaluate without emotion or prejudice. The accuracy of the writing is intriguing. It reports our past in the Bureau, but also details inner thoughts that an outsider recorder would have no way of knowing. Jules and I have indeed been having more and more interpersonal conflict this past year. This raises many questions. How does Wake where was that? Yeah, how does where is that spot? How does Wake... this raises many questions. How does Wake, wherever he is writing this from, get his information? Or was the page itself determining these emotions and events? I can... not believe... It's so hard to catch that stuff. It scrolls a little too fast down. I cannot believe that the scope of Wake's ability goes so far as to have dictated my entire career at the FBC, and if it did, would it matter? Even if a person knew their life was being driven by an external force, would it change their nature, their behavior, their personality? My disagreements with Jules are not sudden shifts in personality, but rather a growing resentment. I firmly believe that, though I have no evidence to prove it, which brings me to a new research query for our team. What methodology can one use to prove that their actions, their mind, their love or animosity are theirs to control? My contact started bothering me for a minute. I don't know if it's my contact or I got an eyelash in my eye. I think I'm good now. That's the problem with my eyes. Like, something goes in my eye or something irritates my eye at all, it irritates the contact, and then then my eyes get all bugged out. All right. So let's see. Okay, we got a thing here. Why give me something to open if it's gonna be empty? All right. Is there anything else anywhere? Anything? The music is definitely atmospheric. That's security 1. Will this work? I doubt it, but...
My keycard isn't high enough clearance.
Yep, wrong one. Wrong button. So what if I go all the way to the end? Maybe... Okay, there's a door there. Okay. Oh.
Shit. I can never say no to extra firepower.
Especially when those people don't seem to need it. Wait a minute, why is that not working? I thought I had... Maybe I didn't? I thought I had the buttons... Oh. Because I don't even have this set up for Alan Wake now. That's why. Hold on, let me do this then. I mean, I've been playing this whole time and not realized that I was set to the wrong thing. That's classic right there. Alright. That should be better. You're okay. You're fine. Just... They're sleeping. Did he blink? Nope, didn't mean to do that. You're fine. You're fine. You're sleeping.
Back where I started.
Oh, we're back in these loops.
Usually observes the law of 3.
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funded from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
Alright, so that's the same. Oh, wait a minute.
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team.
Yeah, it's all the same. Alright, so all this is the same, right? What about over here? Is this all the same too? Yeah, this is all the same. So, oh wait. That's the door.
This contrived overlap bounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release. This contrived
So that was different.
bounded on itself, compressing, compounding,
I
reflecting.
think these are the same.
An urban legend and a murder.
I mean, you got the save here again, so that's... It's acting like it's a new save, though. Interesting. Oh, we got this now, too. I don't think I saw that last time, unless that wasn't there last time. Alright.
Shadow is here. I think you brought a flashlight.
Oh, come on. Come on. Can we heal? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Can we, okay. Please reload.
Some staff down there had been corrupted. Shit just kept getting worse.
Why are you still breathing? He had quite a big pipe there in his hands too. That was definitely a new enemy though. That was pretty big. Yeah. Okay. Give me something good. Oh, thank you. Before I go forward there, I'm just going to check here to see if anything's different in here. I would really like to get that ID card now. That was definitely a little nerve-wracking for me, though, like when they popped up, because it's been like so quiet this whole time in the atmosphere, and I was starting to finally get a little calm, and all of a sudden decided to scare the daylights out of me. Alright, so let's put a new battery in. Alright, we're good. What was that? Why was that? Where was that? Great. Game saved. Okay, so is there anything different over here too? Alright, all this seems Well, same. This all seems the same. Nope, don't like that.
Look 3. Should be the last one.
It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? This page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. A coward can't stand risk. But science is risk. For me, this is proof that we are going in the right direction. I just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand. I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly Wake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? This page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. A coward can't stand risk. Science is risk. For me, this is proof that we are going in the right direction. I just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand.
Alright. I wanted to hear that from the beginning again, too. That's why I stayed a little longer. Alright, so I'm gonna go save here again real quick. Yeah, see, it's different again. That big chest is in the corner again. And this is moved. Alright, so we'll overwrite this spot. Alright, I'm just gonna overwrite this again too. I have a feeling that the painting is gonna come off the wall in there, but I'm not positive. That seemed like a totally new model too, like specifically for this expansion, so I don't remember ever seeing something like that. And oh yeah. We're in the darkness here. Or as they put it, they called it the oh geez, it keeps going that way. I guess they just want me to go forward. Yeah, I guess it wants me to just go forward from here. Oh, really though, what is that? I still need that key card though.
Controllable shifting phenomena.
Alright, well, that's happening now. Okay, so I need one of these things here. So how am I gonna... No. So apparently I can't go too far to the sides. Alright, so... Oh, I need to get over there. Well, no. Okay. So that works. Alright, well, thank you for that. Alright, we're gonna put this over here where the red lights are. And then I'm guessing we're gonna walk out of the room and we're gonna flip the lights on where the typewriters are? Maybe? Oh, well, that's just perfect. Alright, so do I have to put this back on the other one too then, or? Is that what I'm doing? And this is what makes sense right now. Hopefully. Oh, hold on. Let's go over here. No, that's still not working. Oh, wait a minute. What if I turn the light on, though? So if I do this, this should turn on, fix that. And then I can go over here. There we go. All right. Puzzle solving. Oh, okay. Hey, it's my buddy.
You again. What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you?
Mammons clogging his head.
You said marmots before. Do they do this? Where are they now?
Misery, hate.
Tell me where they are.
A man in a white coat.
Christ. It's fixated on the marmots. What did they do?
Well, the Marmots had to have done something. Where am I gonna go now, though? I don't have the card. I only have the security key clearance level. Oh, unless I could go to 4.
Access denied.
So where? Maybe the first floor?
A threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are. But the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
Level 1.
So is this where I have to be, or? Ah! I was hoping when I looked away it would still be there, but nope. I guess I gotta go through this floor again. Alright, so we're over here now. And wait, this room looks kind of familiar, like it's the bottom floor again? I don't know. Alright, nothing to flush there. I guess I need to open it. Next, I gotta go that way. I know. Close the doors. All right, good stuff. All right. This floor, I just walked up to the thing, and then I got sent right back into this. So maybe I get to see something else on this floor now. Let's see.
Sublevel 2. Level 1 lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
I'm calm. Oh look, I found somebody. I guess I gotta kill them, seeing as they're, you know, a shadow person. Great, there's shadow people in offices. Don't you get up too. Jeez, all the first aid stuff is like taken out and everything too. Alright, that needs level 3. Oh, all these doors are locked here, so... Seems like it. Really? You can see him walking. Oh! Hey, how you doing? Interesting. We're gonna take that shotgun out real quick. Poor old lady. Don't you be watching me? Alright, so this, it says it's locked, but the door is wide open. Alright, so we got more batteries. Okay. Let's grab this first. Nothing. All right. If this is what Estevez had to do before. All right, there's more. So they have a bunch of paintings from whoever. Level 2 clearance.
Higher
That's pleasant. Guy just walking off in the distance. All right. Okay, man. It's definitely not like Silent Hill where I get I can just melee them. 2023 September. Okay. I made the reservation for our anniversary, which I clearly never forgot was a week from this Friday. Let's take separate cars from the office. Can't have the bosses see us leaving together now that those hypocrites have banned inter-office relationships. Have a good day. I maintain that seeing a movie together does not begin a relationship. Today's password is the date of our special unforgettable anniversary, plus brown shape with horns. Love you. 44 is right, yeah. So I guess you're telling me you don't know when our anniversary is? Well, good luck with that. Yeah, the Marms are losing it. Big surprise. I bet Diana set Jules' background to a big old turd or something. Once again, making their marriage everyone else's problem. The password you sent didn't work. Black Void is 44, right? From the list of Lane's paintings. I need to get in, or this is gonna be a total waste of a Wednesday. Can you believe this new password policy? What security concerns are they even talking about? We're a fenced-off government bunker in the middle of nowhere. I think they're getting paranoid. Anyway, I set the security terminal's new password like the memo suggested. Our anniversary is the base numbers, then Black Void. She had valid concerns. That man is a tyrant. Speaking up about safety is no reason to fire someone. I knew it. She was way too vocal in last week's all hands meeting. I just found out what happened to Trisha. Jules fired her. Okay, I probably should have just read this from like the bottom up. All right. Oh, yeah, I just read that one. Okay. So, when is the anniversary? Today's supposed to be the 14th, right? So... Wait. Let's see. A week from this Friday. So if today's supposed to be the 14th, Friday was the 16th. Friday was 15th, sorry. So the 22nd. So September 22nd. So 44, 22. Let's see. So I guess you're telling me you don't know when our anniversary is. Well, good luck with that. So 44 and 22. Uh, 44, 22, and... Hold on. Let me check the emails again. Is a Black Void. Oh wait, anyway, I said security terminal's new password like the memo suggested. Our anniversary is the base numbers, then Black Void. So 22. Oh, wait. The base numbers is anniversary. So 0922 and 44. Let's try that. 09 22 44. What? Let me check this. Maybe one of these says something about black void, black circular shape. No. Nope. How about here? A black shape with the horns. So 25. Let me just double check here. That's something. Because he said something with black shape with the horns, right? So 22, 44, 25? Paintings I need to get in. Today's password is the date of our special unforgettable plus brown shape with horns. So it's gotta be. Okay, so brown shape with horns. Password is the date of our special unforgettable anniversary plus brown shape with horns. So probably 0922 and then $25. I guess let's try it. All right.
You are now safe to resume working.
Estevez, come in.
Oh, that you are now safe.
Sublevel 1. You copy?
No, turn back. Area is extremely hostile.
You think?
Ground floor 1. We'll need help.
All right. Well, let's check this thing. Okay. Nothing. How are you gonna give me nothing in there? I mean, they just did, so there's that. All right, so let's do this. Because I could get pretty messed up now. Come on. Okay, well, that was a little closer than I wanted it to be. Oh, come on, 2 hits? I mean, I was pretty low in health already like that, but I am so glad I got the save point. I guess I was hovering a little bit over here too, though, so. Let's go here. You little buggers. Where does the other guy go? Alright, let's reload real quick. Okay, so unlike the base game, I actually have to put the batteries in. Is there only one left, or? Alright. Alright. That went way better. How are they able to walk in here too? Like, it's so bright in here. All these lights are on. I thought the light was like work against them. Well, I'll listen in a second. Let me just do this. And here she seemed to like not believe Saga when she was talking about like, oh, like you don't understand what I was seeing, and like the dark world and all that stuff, and you know, the dark place, and all these things are against me here. And suddenly, I don't know if this takes place after she helped Saga or before or during her investigation. I hear something out there. But, just double check real quick. Is there anything else in there? I'm hearing stuff. There's definitely going to be guys out there. Alright, so before we do that, let's listen to this now finally.
Today, a possible avenue for further research. When we think of art successfully affecting reality, we always think of Alan Wake and his writing. This could be due to recency bias or simply the amount of recorded evidence skewing our opinion. But also, I wonder if writing's very nature is an advantage. Text can describe events in such explicit detail. The story gives the shadow a blueprint, a map of what to make real. But not all art is like this. Music, sculpture, dance, cuisine, in our case, a painting. When the source material is open to interpretation, how will the shadow choose to interpret it? I think Diana will find the question very interesting. Most likely, she already has an answer. That's why I love her.
That's actually a very interesting concept, because like I didn't think about it that way too. Like when something is open to interpretation, how will the Dark Place like interpret that? Because Alan Wake's stories are actually pretty direct, and I never thought about that. Because like his stories are like talking about like, oh, this person turned to like was like a darker self version of himself or something, and it just shows a person that's a darker version of themselves. But like the paintings, I couldn't do anything to it. It was just paint. Like it was just up for interpretation. There was no like actual image to it. So pretty interesting idea. What are they saying? Oh, hey, how you doing? Hope you don't mind me, Come on, reload. Reload faster. Let's go faster. Reload faster. Oh, come on. Okay, heal. Heal very quickly. Alright, let's reload this too. Reload this. Why can't I walk over this body? Oh, hey. How you doing? Not this way. You're welcome to come out this way if you want. Or you can go that way. That's fine. Come on out. He was going to be a quick guy. Alright. Why did he have a bag on his head? He does. He has a bag on his head. He has a knife. Alright. Alright, it sounds quiet here now. That's a good thing. So we got more batteries. Alright, got another flashbang. Smiley face. Alright, that's wonderful. You could, as if you couldn't make this any creepier. Let's go this way. Another password? Let's see. Well, just trying to see if there's any key things standing
Finally, someone who is into painting.
What? I didn't actually read it. The first piece of content produced by a subject is severely disappointing. It is not remotely similar to in content to the wake pages we provided as reference. Why is it so focused on my marriage? Why is Jules the protagonist? Why is it set in an actual lakeside cabin? And what is happening at the end? What the hell is in the sky? Did anyone brief Booker about the concepts he has to write about? The lake house? The end? What in the hell is in the sky? Here, shadow. The shadow. We need him to match Wake's style exactly. It's not going to work if he has no clue what he's writing about. We need to get this sorted. We need progress now. And why isn't he taking this seriously? When I spoke to him, he thought I was an actor. I want him to understand how serious we are, whatever it takes. Okay. Continue the story from page AW002. Match the tone, style, and content of AW002 as closely as possible. The crack was an emotional one, a line right through their marriage, their foundation, their lake house. These thoughts and more flooded Jules' mind as he stared out through the lakeside cottage's windows. The sun was setting on a stormy day. Rain, heavy clouds hung low, weighed down with the burden of purpose. Diana sat in her favorite deck chair, staring out across the lake's rippling surface. He watched the breeze catch her acorn hair. As if sensing his gaze, she turned her head. Jules looked away, flustered, then annoyed with himself for letting her affect him this way. He grabbed a bottle of red wine, poured himself a generous serving, and he kept pouring, his mind distracted by a thought. How did we get here? They had been at the lab running an experiment. Then they were here. Why? He remembered thinking that a break from the lab would give them the space to reconnect, to mend the crack. But he couldn't remember ever leaving. Wine was flowing over the rim of his cup, though he didn't even notice. He put down the bottle, scanning the lake. A faint shimmer hung in the air on the far side of the lake, like light hitting glass. The sort of thing you only notice if you were looking for it. He felt like he had seen something like this before, but where? Jules. Diana's cry snapped Jules back into the present. She was staring up at the sky in a panic. A deep shadow crept across the deck. Jules ran to the door to his wife. Okay. So... So there's one of these guys somewhere over here. Okay. Nothing, of course. Range before the threshold. Readings collected over the last 48 hours show a rising increase in activity stemming from the Cauldron Lake threshold, likely indicating an imminent AWE scenario. The highest record reading exceeded the safety limit, necessitating a general alert and requesting assistance from the assigned AWE response team. However, no alert or contact with external teams has been made per the recent amends to this procedure. As specified, the monitoring team will take no action until sign-off from either Dr. Marmont or Dr. Marmont has been received. Considering the rate of escalation that recent data indicates, the monitoring team strongly recommends that the AW response team be contacted immediately. Signed, Harris Cross, lead threshold analyst. Okay. Why is this the first locker I get to open? I mean, I won't complain. I get some stuff out of it, so that's good. That's always good. There was a body here, wasn't there? I thought there was. Wait a minute. Was that open like that before? Or did I just miss that? It's also a lot of blood in there. I feel like I should probably check in there. That requires level 3 clearance, and I only have level 2. forgot about that. Alan Wake 2. Every water tank bubbles go like when you walk by it. Oh, I went on that side, so if I go this side... I was thinking the same thing. Work order. Wall removal and transport. Sub-level 2 lane cell. Oh, this is lane cell. Marmont Jules, co-head of research. Work required. A section of the cell's southern wall needs to be removed to transport to sub-level 5 for analysis. Urgency high. Tools required. It is not my job to know which tools you use to cut concrete walls. It is your job. Additional details important. The wall must be removed very carefully. The painting on the wall, on the interior side of the wall, must not be damaged. Okay, so they're very cautious of like the paintings. All right, so just checking everything before I proceed over here.
Jules Marmont looked at the painting. He didn't understand it. Saw only random whirls of color. Drugging Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art his team could parse, could test, trial and error. These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. The piece of art he needed was hidden inside Lane. If Jules could simply cut the painter open and pull the painting out of him, he would. The overhead lights flickered. Jules would make Lane cooperate. No more drugs. Less carrot, more stick. Jules had to go faster. He wouldn't lose to Diana. Nothing else mattered.
Okay. What do we got here? Current situation. As of yesterday, subject refuses to touch his supplies. He claims he will not paint anymore and wishes to leave. The subject's refusal has effectively halted all research. While the team can continue to run tests on the backlog of paintings, they estimate that there is little new information to gain. The subject must continue to paint if work is to proceed. However, the team is concerned that convincing the subject with force or coercion may only entrench him further in his position. Further in his position. Okay, here. Action to be taken. Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head of research and project lead, has suggested that a high dose of redacted to be introduced to the subject's food to cure his redacted. If the subject's attitude does not improve, then low doses of redacted will be introduced in order to improve his compliance. Okay. Date redacted. Project Romnus. We read about that earlier. Background information. Rudolph Lane, subject P. Oh wait. No, I'm thinking of the other doctors, probably. The relationship. Has shown a decline in redacted over the past several months. Initially, this redacted presented as an increase in resistance, frequently declining requests to work. However, given time and pressure, subject would always relent. Subject's attitude toward art has also undergone a change recently. He is disinterested in his work, quickly becoming frustrated and sometimes even damaging or destroying the piece before it is completed. In the past few months, his work has become much more abstract, no longer showing true-to-life subjects or landscapes, but rather conceptual art that is much harder to define or categorize. Whether this sudden interest in abstraction was a form of rebellion, a consequence of growing redacted, or a source of genuine artistic interest is unknown. Okay, let's check this out.
I can't paint anymore. I know you want me to paint, but I can't. I'm empty. Rudolph, no. You love to paint. And you are such a talent. This is just a classic artist slump. No. No, I hate it. It's just taking from me now. When can I leave? You said you'd let me leave. Ah, Rudolph, but you volunteered to come, remember? We are helping you, like Dr. Hartman did. Perhaps you need to see our doctor? I can arrange that. No, that's... I am feeling better. Much better. I will paint. Ah, this is wonderful to hear, Rudolph. I knew you would come back to your old self.
So it sounds like he was influenced to paint the whole time when he didn't want to anymore. So they're forcing him to do that. Which is pretty... like, really? The sink is attached to the toilet? That is a toilet, right? It's a little trippy, though, seeing, like, a steel toilet like that, because it's, like... It doesn't... Like, you could kind of tell it's a toilet, but it's not really... I don't know. Alright, let's check this other side here. Alright. There's a thing up there. Seek shelter. Alright, so I don't know the password to this. Would this be the same as the other thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, really? That's good. We can have weekly gossip calls, promise. He really did that. Okay, I want to start down here. Hello, please remember to lock your computer before leaving your station. Any amount of time changing your password daily does not improve facility. Okay, saw that. Gentle reminder that nut allergies are a serious health issue and making light of them is not appropriate workplace behavior for anyone of any seniority level. Bringing nuts to the office is a health risk and should be avoided for everyone's safety. Thank you, Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator. Pie Day. Hello, everyone. To celebrate the arrival of fall, I have brought a variety of seasonal pies from the local diner you all seem to love so much. They're members of Project Romnus. Can come enjoy them in the lobby near my office. All other staff should visit the other Dr. Marmont's office to see if she brought pie. Also, despite the ridiculous dramatics of the last year, I have purchased the delicious pecan-filled pies. Happy fall, Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head of research. Attention all staff, there is a significant amount of BlackRock missing from sublevel 5. I expect there is a misunderstanding and someone has taken it to another floor by mistake. If you did this, respond to this message and we will fix the problem. BlackRock is precious material. We only have so much of it now with the oldest house being closed. Jules just sent out a memo asking us to spy on his wife's project. Remember when we just made fun of his stupid project names and science factoids? Simpler times. He really did that? Diana is going to slit his throat if she finds out. Haha. Those two are such a hot mess. I got drinks with Perry last night and he told me Jules is withholding wake pages from Diana's team. He told her they went missing. Crazy. Paula mentioned to you two were thinking about asking for a transfer. You'd really leave me here all alone? We can have weekly gossip calls, promise. Okay. Oh.
Hey, hello. Who are you?
Sorry, got a flow going. Can we do this later?
No, we cannot. I'm Agent Kieran Estevez. I'm with the government, and I need your name.
I'm Ed Brooker, the playwright. And I'm hitting my stride here, so can you guys stop with all that banging and screaming? It's throwing me off.
Where do you think you are right now?
In an immersive writing workshop.
Well, bad news, it's not a writing workshop. Good news, it's not a writing workshop.
Right. It's a government facility studying the power of creativity. That makes way more sense.
What are you even doing? What are you writing?
Well, after you all abducted me in the woods, I've been working on this manuscript you gave me because you need it for some experiment or something. I kind of forget the premise. But, you know, I've had this block lately, and filling in the gaps of this story has really loosened me up. Copying the style is a nice constraint, but I still have lots of room to play. It's a solid creative exercise.
Look around you. How is this a workshop?
You have to stay in character. I get that. I'm in the theater business too. And look, the sets, the costumes, all great in that, you know, campy, 70s sci-fi kind of way. But you could dial down the role-playing like 15, 20%. Just some professional advice.
Sir, whether you are aware of it or not, there is a situation here. I need you to stay in your cell until I can resolve the matter, okay?
Uh-huh, got it. Hey, no one's been around with food for a while. I can go for some dinner when you have a second. Oh, and can I get my phone back? I want to call my wife. I don't know how Tammy found you guys, but she killed it. 5 stars all around.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Man, you are out of your mind. Does he even have a door in his room? Oh. Okay. Retrieval order. Acquisition team is hereby approved to acquire additional research subjects for ongoing study related to Project Arbutus at the Lake House facility. Prioritize outcomes as ordered below. Both subjects brought to the Lake House for study. Tamitha Booker, her work is more commercially successful, thus more likely to yield results based on proven cases. Edward Booker, less successful than Tamitha, but theater is more widely recognized as art than true crime novels. Observe the subjects at a distance and only move to acquire if the opportunity arises. Under no circumstances can the operation draw the attention of local law enforcement. Signed, Dr. Diana Marmont, co-head of research. So this is... Diana Marmont's area, and the other side is, I think, Jules Marmont's area, right? So that's Diana, and this side is Jules Marmont's area. So this should be... No? Maybe not.
Jules Marmont.
Hold on. Yeah, this side focuses a lot more on Jules Marmont. But I guess we gotta find so there's a door here. Alright, so that stuff's all... So, this is totally worthless in that room. Alright. Duly noted. Nice. Alright. Let's check over here. There's somebody over this way. I don't remember if I came over this way yet. Is this where I was before, or is this a new area? Oh wait,
My team was on sublevel 1. I knew they were in danger.
Well, I guess I gotta go to sublevel 1. Get to her team.
The Marmonts turned innocent people into tools using the FBC's authority. They thought they were untouchable out here, hidden away in the woods. No. Actions have consequences. And I'm the consequences.
Your whole team is dead now.
Sublevel 1.
You fucking bastard! Jules Marmont killed my team. He was taken by the Shadow. Sorry.
So your team is dead now, and...
I should get that gun while I'm up here.
What gun? What gun? I don't know what gun she was talking about, but... Alright, well... This is definitely a much more lengthy, expansion. So let's see.
I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? Shadow.
Comes to my lab and treats me like some kind of assistant. Un putain d'assistant? Moi? I run the lake house. This is my facility. Mine! He cannot just walk in here for 1 week, make some speeches, and then fly back to New York. Espèce de crétin! Prétentieux! The jackass thinks he's a fucking rock star! And he made fun of the name. Huh. Oh, the Shadow. The Shadow is good. It's evocative. He is just a jealous, spoiled little child. And I will make it so everyone can see this. I will make it so no one even remembers his name. Tous ces imbéciles là, hein? They all think I am a pencil pusher. They think I do not have the mind for such work. Eh bien, ils verront. Ils verront! I will take what they think is possible. And I will break it.
So I wonder if he's talking about Alan Wake. Okay. I said get a gun while I'm down here, right? So let's do this first. Always save often. That's key. With any game. I gotta move these paintings again now. Oh, okay. No. No. Come on. Run. Run. Let's go faster. Let's go faster. Okay. Well, I didn't expect that thing to grab me, so... Alright, we'll just save again real quick, because that was pretty close. I thought it was going to be like a one-shot kill for a minute, because I was like, oh, it grabbed me and I couldn't do anything, and then I thought it was going to be a cutscene, and then it's like, mash F, and I go. Yeah. You... pain. Oh, okay, so I see. Alright, so hopefully this is what I need to do. Nope. 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 Close the door. Yep. Okay. Kind of moved a little jerky there, so I thought I was getting grabbed again. I was like, no, 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 no. Got the firing mechanism working. It's throwing the test projectiles a good distance. Turned out pretty nicely. The fittings between the grenade launcher and custom components are a bit loose. No proper lathe here, but at least it works. Now I need some actual black rock for the tests. I know there's some on sub-level 5, but the acting inventory supervisor doesn't get access to that floor. Next steps, source black rock. Zero 2 1 2. Okay, so 02 12 19. Okay. All right, that's nice to have the post-it note like that. It is Pi Day. We got a health issue thing. Missing Blackrock. Reassignment. Hello, Carla. I've decided to reassign you from Project Romnus to Inventory Management. Your title will be changed from Senior Researcher to Acting Inventory Supervisor, effective immediately. You may find this change sudden, but I have no doubt someone with a nut allergy like yourself will prefer to work alone in the inventory booth than out in the open where any dangerous pies may be waiting to hurt you. Perhaps some hard work will keep you from making any more unfounded HR complaints. Regards, Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head of research. Okay. Oh, I guess that's the gun they were talking about. Let's read this.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. The contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly entangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed. The feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for a release.
All right. There's nothing else over here. All right, so let's grab this. Oh, we got that.
This should get me down to sub-level 5. And This should get me past any other problem.
Hey. Change the Blackhawk launcher, holding down charge shots to go further, deal more damage on impact. Okay, and it only has 5 shots. Let's hope this thing does good. Alright, well, before I go over there, let's check over here real quick. Unfortunately, Jules' card went missing last night. Huge change. Okay, we read that earlier. Oh, wait. Swing power cord. Okay, I didn't see that before. Alright.
Finally! Something works on these bastards.
There we go. Hey! She's like, finally something works on these guys. Alright, let's save again. Alright, so now we gotta push this button again so we can get to the elevator. You know, it'd be really nice if, you know, these paintings weren't here. Anything else? Nope? Okay. Just making sure. Alright, and let's book it. Bye. I see you trying to come out of that painting. Alright. So should I go to 4 first, or should I just go straight to 5? I think I gotta go to, should be going to 5 first.
The Shadow had changed Jules Marmont into a hostile, paranatural entity. That made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
Please hold. Please hold. Please hold. Please hold.
Gee, thanks, elevator. Oh, this guy again. Okay. Alright. Alright, what do you want? What do you know about Rudolph Lane?
The Marmonts were holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
The shame of a man.
I think you are, or were, Rudolph Lane.
Himself, a self-portrait, make them see.
Look, I might be able to help you, but I need information, cooperation.
No brush, just himself.
Alright, well. Simple problems have simple solutions. What is that? Okay.
Has died. Both murderer and victim. Red hues ran down his hands. Was it scarlet or cadmium? Too vivid to be maroon. Names don't matter, he decided. Color was pure. inspiring. For the first time in years, he wanted to paint a self-portrait to say goodbye. No. To make them remember. To make them see what they did. He slapped his hands against the wall to steady himself. He began from there. No brush, just himself. The strokes were crude, violent. The pain, misery, and hate he'd endured there. The fire in his eyes and hands and bones all spread into the shape of a man. It was quick. Natural. Like a heart attack. He slumped down to the floor, smiling at the anger he left smeared across the wall.
All right. So he smeared anger across the wall, which I would assume would be blood. Okay, so you're going to let me go to... What floor am I even on now? Did it stop me at 4? It doesn't even tell me what floor I'm on.
Sub-level 4.
What? I selected 5.
Where'd the elevator go?
It's right there. See? Now it's gone. She's like, where'd the elevator go? It's still there. Why are you making assumptions that it's gone, huh? So I'm guessing this is actually their offices, maybe then. Protein, all right. Please wait here. Oh, okay. Door right here. Let's around this corner here. All right. Art is for analysis, not admiration. Stay focused on your work. Okay. It's down here. Where does this look familiar? We have a lot of save points. And I actually did die already too, so. Yeah. Let's reload this. Alright, we got that. Okay. There's definitely going to be shadow people in there. Alright, the door to that room was over here, right? I don't know, it's just a window here too. Okay, so maybe down here? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense now. Of course, the music kicks in as soon as I open this door. Alright, let me just go save again real quick, just to be sure. Because we know things are about to get,
Come on.
Oh, called to the tree. Okay. Okay. Oh, great. Painting on the wall there. You're wait, that looks like me. It's probably not safe. Why is that paint moving though? I'm like nervous to go past it because I know it's gonna like, I don't know if it's gonna jump out on me. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, come on! All right. What just... All right. So that's why the music was going intense. All right, so let me... Let's do that. All right, we're gonna need some more heals though.
Diana sat in her office. A weak desk light kept the darkness around her at bay. The silence of the archive suited her. She scowled at a series of graphs when the room turned red. Alarms blared. Breach detected. Then the walls of the archives rumbled. A tremor in the bones of the facility. One by one, the red lights went dark as a wave of nothing poured in from all sides. Diana stood, but there was nowhere to run. The sheer depth of the darkness terrified her. She realized they had done this. Her and Jules. Their ambition. Their hatred. Her desk lamp flickered. In the brief moment before it all went dark, she thought of Jules' smile.
So, did Diana get killed? Let's not say we did. Come on. Oh, come on. All right. Better. That was better. The grenade launcher thing probably could have went better. And all right, we got some progress here at least. Okay. Oh, is that what I got?
Out for more of these.
All right, nice. I could definitely use that. Why do they look like me? Maybe they were just added models to use. I don't know where I'm going anymore. That's a dead end. Got him? Oof. Okay. Good stuff. Alright. No more of these painting guys, because they drive me crazy. A little nuts. You're fine. Okay. Oh, of course.
Bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit for my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle.
All right, that's a little bit extreme, though. The same thing in principle? No, I don't think so. I mean, him withholding documents, I don't think it's the same.
This doesn't look like that style. Terrorist.
Maybe. If you want to read that, you can. You could pause it. There's just a lot of stuff here to check. That looked like the same artist as the other one. I don't know why my eye is bothering me so much right now. No, I'm not going that way. Close the doors. Get out of here with that.
A light switch cord.
What?
Quick lesson on light switch cords. If you find one, pull it 3 times.
Oh, all right.
The Ocean View Motel is a dimensional intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere, but I didn't end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual.
Okay. Of course, there's the bubbles again. So I'm in the Ocean View Hotel, but like... Okay.
Panopticon is headquarters.
What is this?
I'm Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify yourself.
It's quiet.
Who are you?
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
There's a sign over there for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's only in New York, in HQ. Is this the oldest house?
I think that's where I am.
So you are inside the oldest house. Is anyone else alive?
I can't.
It's a waste of time. This is an FBC containment unit. Why is the Bureau detaining you?
I'm where I belong.
Everyone I meet here is either a painting or a paracriminal. Hey, this is important. FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago. What exactly happened in there?
We were attacked. No, no, not again. Not yet. No, 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 no.
Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay.
What attacked the oldest house? I need to know.
Something's changing. Outside. Can you feel it? I can hear it. It's getting worse. You can't stay, can you?
Hold on. I need to know if I can...
Tell Jesse I tried. I really did.
Is that really the oldest house? It felt wrong somehow.
Alright.
At least my voice is back to normal.
Telling me. What the heck was that all about? I was expecting to fight something there because that was a pretty big area. Okay, so. Okay, there's the elevator. Why are these doors close so slowly? There's fingerprints on the door too there. Nice little detail. Alright, down to the 5th floor finally. Let's see what's down here. And I don't know what is going on with my eye right now. My eyes are just closed.
Oh, Jesus. 1, 2, 3.
Sublevel 5.
Shut down the experiment. Of course.
The Marmons had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced. It was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
Oh, I thought she smacked it. He shouldn't be any different than, like, any other guy does. It's the wife, isn't it? And the wife is taken by Shadow also. Yep. I mean, there was a lot of animosity going on between them, so we kind of knew it was going that direction, but I'm probably gonna have to fight her now. Okay. I think the job is done.
Typical fucking Marmons. Why did you idiots think this was a good idea? We should go.
I don't have any more ammo in this thing.
Like I needed more problems.
Oh, great. Where do I get this stuff here? Oh, okay. Hey, come on. I'd like to heal. Oh, come on. All right. This is not how the story goes. All right, let's... Alright. Try to grab whatever ammo I can right now. Alright. We're definitely doing a lot better now. Ah, come on. That's what I'm wondering. Alright, we got her. That was a much better run. Yep, just pull the lever.
I don't have time for this. I need to shut down this threshold before it fractures.
I mean, she doesn't have time for it.
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Ilmo Koskela, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake! After the Threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. This one, this was tough. Because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. The Marmonts were monsters way before the Shadow got to them. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
So is that just the end of the chapter, or is that the end of the DLC or the expansion? Looking for release. And there you have it. That's the end of the Lake House. So that was, I actually enjoyed that a little more than the other one because this actually had more of a story and it kind of put a little placement of where she was. So very well done. I enjoyed it. I still enjoyed the main story probably more, but I enjoyed this too. It was a nice addition to Alan Wake 2. Like you get to be in the world again. You get that kind of like nerve-wracking feeling going around a corner. You don't know what's coming. Those new creatures, like from the painting, were interesting, but it's a little frustrating that you only needed to use a grenade launcher on them. So like if you wasted it on like I used it on her earlier, thinking, oh, it'll do extra damage than 2 on her, but it didn't. So I just had to use my handgun and my shotgun on her, and then when that painting thing came out, I just shot the thing at that. But that final boss really wasn't that difficult. It was hard before because I wasted all my ammo and I had nothing on the rocket launcher thing, so I couldn't go after the painting thing. So I was like doing a lot of running, like, oh, I don't know how close that thing is, and I'm getting damaged, and I didn't have the time to heal. But once I died and restarted there, I was totally fine. So let's just see if there's anything at the end of this. Let's see. Okay, we'll lower this down because I don't know if this music is going to be copywritten or something, but we just want to lower that. I mean, even if it is, I just don't want to draw attention to it and have some kind of copyright strike or something. That's why I'm trying to talk over it too right now. But the DLC was very good. Graphics were good. Very interesting story. I don't know if I would put it on par with the rest of the story. All right, so that's it. There's no end scene to it. So, and we finished it just in time for the end of the stream anyway, too. So, I mean, granted, I wanted to play a little over because I had all those technical difficulties at the beginning of the stream. But if you're watching on YouTube, you didn't see that because I cut all that out. So, hopefully, we don't have those issues moving forward anymore, too, because I did some fixes to my computer and I had to fix that with the audio. But now that it's fixed, hopefully everything can be smooth again moving forward. But, yeah, but the DLC was really fun. Next Wednesday, we're going to be starting a brand new game for Wednesdays, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. And, yeah, that pretty much wraps us up. Thanks so much for watching. This is the conclusion to all Alan Wake 2 content, I guess, unless they plan on releasing another expansion story. I don't think they are. I think that this was the last one. So, yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to head on over to Twitch. You can join me in the chat while I'm playing the game, and I can talk to you during the game. And if you're watching on Twitch, make sure to head on over to youtube.com/TFE Insanity Gaming. You can check out all my episodes and my streams on there for any games that I'm playing or played in the past. You can watch all those other episodes. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe on this video, or subscribe to the channel, like the video if you like it. Comment on the video if you have any tips, pointers, or maybe I missed something. Like, let me know. I'm always open to anything. And yeah, and I'll catch everyone in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. All right, bye, guys. All right.